What's going on, everyone? People thought that this was going to be a battle between the Orlando Magic and the Charlotte Hornets, but unfortunately, it was not. The Charlotte Hornets got absolutely blown off the court early on. It looked kind of close. I see all the comments. They were saying the Hornets, the refs are trying to help them win because the Miami Heat are boring. You see them popping them threes. Unfortunately, tonight they were bricking shots all over the place and could not stop the Magic at all. Paolo Banchero heard the haters and he had to show everyone he can make buckets. People were comparing him to Ben Simmons because he was trying to pass instead of scoring the ball. Tonight, he had the opposite effect. Get that out of here, playing defense as well. Charlotte Hornets got figured out by the Magic. They could not stop. Oh, there, look at Suggs going in. Oh, no. Konopou had a terrible game. This is what happens when you have young guys with no playoff experience. They cannot compete. Bridges, that was looking smooth. He's one of the oldest guys on the team. But everyone else, like LaMelo Ball, they're so young. They don't know what it's like to be in the playoffs. Brandon Miller's going to pop another one. Nothing but net. And then Magic, they're getting every single loose ball. So patient with it. And Suggs going to pull that two-pointer, stepped on the line. The question is, how far can the Magic go in the playoffs? Paolo Banchero was distributing a lot of haters when he plays bad. Detroit Pistons, they have their whole squad, so I don't know. I feel like the Pistons are easily going to take care of business. That was a smooth-looking pass behind the head. Paolo Banchero, he really was hooping to get us started. Oh, spin around like that? Okay, now. Look at the scoreboard. The Hornets could not get any buckets. They got clamped up. Paolo Banchero is going to pop a three. He said, I can shoot those too. And it's absolutely going to be game over soon. Look how hard the buckets are coming for the Hornets. Everything is through a scramble. Kobe White gets blocked right there. They just have absolutely no idea what to do. Kobe White was stumbling and fumbling. They're going to pass it around. Not a great looking play, but they get the shot. As you can see, this is the reason why they're down so bad. Meanwhile, on the Magic side, everything looks so open. Paolo Banchero just Euro steps and throws it up and one. Unreal. Now, look at Wagner going in, floated that, no passed round. This is that teamwork happening. The Charlotte Hornets are overhelping and don't rotate properly, which leaves everyone open. You could have passed it to two guys in that play and one again. Look how hard the Hornets have to play. In this position, Konopou has to throw up a wild mid-range shot like that. And that's one of the rare buckets that goes down for the Hornets. The scoreboard is looking ugly. LaMelo Ball tries to do stuff. Konopou is expected to create offense. Gonna pop that three. But man, it is not looking easy. And on the other side, Magic, they're just gonna get fried. Konopou is the mismatch. Look at Wagner just go right on in and flick it up. Another and one. Nothing was going right for the Hornets. Every single fast break was a bucket on the other end. They just don't know what to do. It's so unfortunate. Now let's have a little bit of a talk about the playoffs. The Eastern teams, everyone is looking okay out there. Yeah, Boston Celtics, New York Knicks, Detroit Pistons. It's a bit hard to tell who's going to come out of there, but I think, you know, Boston Celtics, they might have a chance, but it's super unclear. I don't think Pistons are going to come out on top this season. I personally think about this every single year, and it just looks like the Western teams win the finals every single time. OKC, Spurs, Denver Nuggets. Whew. It seems like any one of those teams could beat all of the Eastern Conference in a championship winning series. Oh man. Brandon Miller, he's going to get double teamed, but loses the ball. This Charlotte Hornets team, when they're hot, they're smoking. But when they play bad, the turnovers just pile up. And they are used to taking horrific shots because they love shooting deep threes. Another layup. Every single miss is turning into buckets on the other end. The Magic team, they're so hyped. Konopou wanted to pull that three, goes in. Another extremely tough shot right there. LaMelo Ball is already out of the game and Konopou is making offense with Brandon Miller. That was another tough shot and gets blocked again. Now he's back for the final few possessions. Going to start sourcing up Paolo, roll on in, reverse lay. That is tough. No matter how bad the Charlotte Hornets play, LaMelo Ball is still going to show off the moves. Damn, the scoreboard is blocking his dribble moves, so he's going to explode over Paolo Banchero. And watch this reverse kind of looking layup like that. That's looking weird. This just pretty much summarizes the whole game. LaMelo Ball wants to start cooking, want to pull that deep three, double team coming, rolls on in for a layup, and gets rejected again. It's sad to see, but the game is basically over. Another and one. At this point in the game, the Charlotte Hornets will simply try to reduce the lead because it's getting embarrassing, and one again. They're going to lose by 30 points. That's one of the biggest play-in losses in NBA history. Oh, Miles Bridges going to launch a deep one. Okay, they still got some highlights in the bag. LaMelo Ball runs around. Now he's a little bit wide open. Fake that and pop it wide open. The Magic would definitely be playing a little bit less defense by now because 30 points, I don't think it's possible to come back from that. LaMelo Ball's trying to source up, goes around 2 screens, but the defense is really good. He has to throw up tough shots and one. But man, that's tough. And Jalen Suggs gonna walk up, give around Paolo Banchero, roll on in. Oh yeah, thunderous slam, damn. He looks hungry. Banchero really liked that. He got Bridges trying to go attack mode facilitation. Look at this, leave him another 3 and he's gonna make them pay. Did Paolo Banchero figure out the Hornets? Because whatever he wanted, he was getting another layup. Nope, passes around baseline 3, even better. 3 pointers more than 2. Everything the Hornets were passing looked like a fumble. Brandon Miller, that's looking a little saucy. LaMelo Boy, he was getting blocked all night long. The man got read like a book. Brandon Miller, he said, let me cook, goes around, but he gets blitzed immediately. Now has to force up tough shots. Oh yeah, gonna lose the ball again. So you can tell Hornets basketball is so fun to watch, but in a playoff atmosphere type grinded out game, it's just so unsustainable. Another block. You see LaMelo Ball cannot believe it. How do you get blocked so many times in a game? Wagner passing around, wide open dunk. Hornets were ready to go home. Brandon Miller's gonna try a little bit more moves. Oh, straight up isolation pass around LaMelo Ball. Is he gonna make that? You know the game's basically over, so he's gonna bust out his park moves. All these between the leg combos, looking a little fancy. Goes, rejects the screen, and watch this snatchback. Oh, that man is going into the paint. And LaMelo Ball said, thank you very much. No jump 3. That's looking smooth. You can just tell they were fumbling and fumbling again. This is gonna lead directly to a basket if the Magic can secure the ball. Look at Wagner go in, lob it. It's just too little too late. So let's just end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Let's keep following the playoffs. They're going to be exciting games in the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th rounds. So I'll see you guys later for then.